Welcome to a brief introduction to the art of Qigong, starting with standing meditation, rooting to the earth. Relax and sink down. So there's a little bend in the knees. Arms can just hang by your sides as if your hands are heavy. Tip of the tongue touches the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth on the palate. Breathing in and out through the nose, diaphragmatic. Belly expands when you inhale and moves in as you exhale. And you can certainly bring your hands just below the navel and feel the breath from there. Smiling into your body with the breath. So a moment of getting centered. And now I'd like to use the acronym LIFE. So LIFE can stand for long inhale, full exhale when in doubt, but also for loosening, invigorating, flowing, and then energy storage. So we might step the feet a little wider and start to shift the weight, turning from the waist, letting the arms loosely slap up against the body as you change directions. And this loosening exercise is sometimes called drumming the Qi. The Qi is the life force energy that flows through the body along the meridians that acupuncture works with. It is said that acupuncture is just one of many forms of Qigong, which is working with that energy, that life force flow, helping the Qi to flow better. And so even here, the drumming refers to the arms slapping lightly up against the midsection. I want to turn my back so you can see that ideally the forearm will rise up and strike the lower back area, so stimulating the kidneys, which are a very important organ system in Chinese medicine. So also called 3 minutes to better health, drumming the Qi can be thought of as just a nice little warm-up and already promoting an optimal flow of Qi. I'm going to let it slow down and find myself back in our standing meditation position known as Wu Qi, emptiness practice. They recommend that you visualize and direct the breath all the way down into your heels. So breathe into your heels. So standing in Wu Qi is already working with the invigorating, the letter I of life, and the category of Qigong called Jianjiang, standing like a tree or standing like a stake. So we're really rooting down, but now we may bring the arms up and rest them in this position called holding the ball. So it's like a beach ball up against your chest, and your arms just wrap around and rest. Now you might focus your attention into the area below the navel, the energy center called the lower dantian, the storage vessel for Qi in the body. Tip of the tongue stays touching the roof of the mouth. Smiling into your eyes calms your entire energy system. Sometimes called the Taoist inner smile. So holding the ball can be practiced for longer and longer periods of time and can be very invigorating. Letting your shoulders relax and sink down is often helpful to minimize tension in that area and even a burning sensation that can start to occur as you're forcing the chronic muscle tension to release by maintaining this relaxed standing position. Now I want to show a side view again here, turning so you can see. I'm trying to stay very vertical with my spinal alignment. And if you have your tailbone back, you want to tuck it under and sink down from there. When you tuck your tailbone under, try to not lean back. It's as if you're up against the wall and imprinting your lower spine against the wall like you might do in Pilates on the floor. Notice that my thumbs are not sticking up toward the ceiling, but they're pointing toward each other. All the meridians that run down through the arms and the fingers are connecting through space. We are gathering chi here that is flowing around us in the pure form of the feng shui, the flow through the 5 elements of nature. So there's a biomagnetic energy phenomenon you start to feel between your palms. The center of the palm is called the Lao Gong point, like lesser chakras in the hands, energy centers. Lao Gong translates as the working palace. This is where the magic happens. So after standing for a few minutes, which is entry level, you may build up slowly over time to 10 minutes. And they say when you can stand holding the ball for 20 minutes, you derive full benefit from Jianzhong. But in the Chinese martial art of Kung Fu, they say holding the ball for 1 hour is the goal, which is quite an experience. But now let's lower the arms, keeping the hands in that orientation toward one another. But now the palms are sending the chi in to the storage vessel. You might even pack the chi in with this wave-like gesture of the palms, pushing, sending the chi in. Now I want to return to Wu Chi for a moment. And finally, flowing, we may inhale as the arms rise up and exhale as they lower. Much like what you've probably seen in the Tai Chi type of Qigong, moving meditation, inhaling lifts the arms, exhaling lowers. This is the opening gesture of the Yang style Tai Chi Chuan form. And it's such a common flowing movement that you see it done in different ways in different systems. You may see where the arms just float up and then back down away from you, where the hands hang down on the way up and then the fingers float up on the way down. I like the version where the arms float up away from you and then draw back over the top and guide the chi down through your body. More of a circular gesture. Inhaling, exhaling. Promoting the flow of chi through your whole body. There are different Qigong movements that are specific to different organ systems that might be recommended to you for different medical applications. But calling the chi, sometimes called the Wu Chi move, is said to be good for all the organ systems and meridians of the body. So flowing. We might always come back to standing and invigorating again. You can certainly go back and forth, but then to bring the chi down and really feel now that you're sending it into the storage vessel. The side view here. I'm not touching, I'm letting my palms stay clear and activated. Now this is energy storing, packing the qi into the lower dantian. And we can close the practice with a little sinking of the qi. Inhale to gather, exhale to guide the qi down into the lower dantian. A few times, and then bringing the palms to the belly like we did earlier here. Now we can do a circling gesture, and specifically what is called sealing the qi, sealing it in. I mentioned the lower dantian because it gets the most attention as we store the qi, but I do want to also describe that the middle dantian is the heart area and the upper dantian is the skull. So basically 3 spheres of energy stacked one on top of the other in alignment when we are doing most of our Qigong practice. Downward stroking from the heart into the belly is also very nice to finish, with the emphasis on bringing the qi down. Pausing for a moment, I've stepped my feet together, which is a nice closing stance. And withdrawing the senses inward, looking around the landscape of the body from within for a moment. Still a nice long inhale, full exhale. Harmonize your entire body with qi. It's nice to finish with bowing, maybe 3 times, once for each of the realms in the Chinese cosmology, which is to say, bowing to the heavens, to the earth, in the middle realm, to the people.